Try these easy exercises if you have golfer's elbow. Golfer's elbow affects the flexor component of the forearm, more specifically the inner component right here. And this is due to either overuse or weakness or a combination of both. Therefore, the exercises I'm going to demonstrate involve both stretching as well as strengthening the flexor component of the forearm. To stretch out the wrist flexors, we need to get the wrist into extension, the movement opposite to that of flexion. And that can be done either like this, the straight elbow, or for a more advanced stretch, you can do it like this. If this is really tender or really sore, and in some cases it may be, then simply turn the fingers away laterally, which is far easier. And as your body gets conditioned and you improve the flexibility, you can slowly turn the fingers towards you. And that's a beautiful stretch. This exercise helps to strengthen your wrist flexors, and the key component is to strengthen your wrist flexors eccentrically, or to strengthen under length. In order to achieve eccentric contraction, we need to make sure that the muscle is under tension in a lengthened position far longer than in a shortened position. To demonstrate, I'm using a 1:2 ratio, meaning I'm going to take 4 seconds to lengthen and 2 seconds to shorten. So if you have a look here, I'll go 1, 2, but I'm spending far greater time in the lengthened position. And you see I'm using a 2 kg or a 5-pound dumbbell. It doesn't have to be a heavy weight. I don't think you can actually use a heavy weight if you're struggling with golfer's elbow. The second exercise is known as forearm pronation, or pronation and supination. Pronation is essentially having your palm facing downwards, and supination is your palm facing upwards. So you grab a dumbbell, and if you don't have a dumbbell, use a hammer or a stick. It doesn't have to be a heavy weight, and you simply, with your palm from in an upward position, turning it slowly so your palm's facing downwards, while your elbow and shoulder are tucked at 90 degrees, and you're slowly bringing it back. To progress this exercise, you don't necessarily have to go heavier, but you can simply lengthen the lever. So if I hold the dumbbell at the end and now I do this, it becomes a much more difficult exercise. But I'm strong. I can handle my 2 kg or 5-pound dumbbell. Right, the next exercise is eccentric bicep curl. The forearm does not work in isolation. Well, nor does anywhere else in the body. So the forearm is merely a component of the arm and the shoulder as well as the neck. So you want to strengthen the arm as well as the forearm. So once again, we're working in an eccentric pattern, focusing on the lengthening of the motion. I'm going to take 1, 2 seconds to come up, and I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds to come back down. 2 seconds to come up, and 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please let me know in the comment section below, or simply share it with someone who could benefit from this information. In the meantime, I hope you all stay safe and stay strong.